Greetings friends. One of my sources is a benevolent alien. His name is Mithisicphephics. These messages are derived from face-to-face meetings, not from channeling of any kind. Message number 13. Subject: the Christian Bible and other ancient text. Mithisicphephics. The Bible, among other scriptures from other ethnic groups, all contain very similar concepts. It is the result from romanticizing texts left by descendants of the original races, from outside the earth, as guides for these races, which were seeded in this new colony. These writings were passed down from generations to generations by millennia, each society adapting to their reality and morality. Your zodiac has always been adapted to mean deity, and this concept is used until today by your religion. Say that a word spoken, in a just society, is the word of God. That is, societies have created their own sense of justice and divinity. Nothing was written or dictated by a god, but a conclusion developed by themselves. Early drafts of the novel on your solar system, and the surrounding stars, was made by the ancient races that guided the Sumerians, the Vedas, and many before them. A race of large men, now living in the Pleiades. Some call them the Anunnaki. Left several novels focused on local knowledge of the zodiac. This was the beginning of the romanticization of theologians of the time that passed on to other ethnicities, adapting them to their own cultural and philosophical parameters. These original novels have more than 18,000 years, and were being propending other figurative elements as examples of life to be followed and admired. Of course, there were many insertions policy, and the creation of the concept of heaven and hell, in order to contain the impetus of the masses, and control their tendencies. In regards to the presumed Bible code, I already mentioned the missionaries of the fourth dimension that incarnate on the planet to bring knowledge. Well, the vision they have in the fourth dimension is much broader. One day you will have the opportunity to see. Names, dates and specific events are defined with mathematical precision by the tendency of ethnicities involved. There is a detailed overview of everything that will tend to occur in the process of development. It is an extremely advanced technique of behavioral study. It's impossible for me to explain, because neither I know this processing system details. If some very significant event to happen or not occur, they know almost everything that should occur during the development of any colony, with thousands of years of prediction. If a particular knowledge is introduced in a given period, it can completely change the context of development and future of a colony. Any details entered can cause chain reactions, for better or for worse, so this perfect coordination of blue beings is extremely important to our colonies in the third dimension. There is information that, for more than goodwill that I have, it is impossible to convey to you in your current state of understanding and development. But I hope to make myself understood. It took 8,000 years for us to reach the level 1 and now after 12,000 years reached the level 5 of the third dimension. We started like you, with ethnicity compatible to ours, blending cultures and knowledge to date. The big difference is that the community Galactica did not exist to help when we moved to level 1, each planet was by itself. You are now passing the 3D basic level 0 for level 1, with some assistance, may thereafter participate in the socialization with other societies humanoids from other galaxies in a short time. In regards to, what is Antichrist? The concept of Antichrist is not really a person. It's a mistake to try to point the finger at one person or another. The Antichrist is represented by all who collaborate in the creation of the triangle: power, abuse and impunity. Those who consider themselves above the law, above life, health and fate of entire populations, religious without any decency, all join to form the entity of the aforementioned Antichrist. The unscrupulous elite that now run the planet together form the head, trunk and limbs of the Antichrist. It represents the eternal fight of a swordsman against the dragon, where everything is really conceptual. It is time for the world rid of black auras, and unifies the light ones. End of message.